Are rental prices going to drop? And what's going to happen when they lift the rental moratorium? That's what I'm talking about right now. Let's do it.
Hey, that's me, Rob Howe. I was hitting the stage almost every night like a real rock star, but I was making no money. That's when I realized I needed a career change. So I got my real estate license and boom! Everything changed. My destiny was revealed. Now, my clients are the rock stars and the home is the stage. That's why I'm Rob Howe, the Rockstar Realtor.
Another burning question I've been getting a lot is whether Vegas will see a drop in rent prices. What's going to happen when the rental moratorium ends? Will that open up some opportunity for lower rent prices? I know a lot of people are renting and they want to know, can I find a better price on my rental? If you're out there looking right now for rental, right now in October, you know how tough it is. You know that there are very few available rentals that are any good, and the ones that are, they pricey. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. So when they lift the moratorium and now landlords can remove a tenant, will that mean that the market gets soft for rentals? I don't think it's going to change all that much. I think that it will get softer by nature. But the thing is that all those same people are going to need to go somewhere. Anybody who's staying somewhere, they got to stay somewhere else. You know, I would certainly hope that we don't just see people on the streets. That would be tremendously terrible. And that's obviously where I'd like to see some help out there from our state and our government and our federal government. That's hard for me to predict on this level, but what I can tell you is I do think that most people are going to need a place to stay. So they'll shift around. There's going to be a great shifting around. And that's why I do think it's going to be a very popular time for purchasing if people can do that. Maybe some people are socking away their money for a down payment on a home. Are you doing that? I don't know. Well, obviously you don't want an eviction on your record, but if you can make it work out, I could see people making that plan in their minds. I'm not suggesting to do that. That's crazy, but I could see people doing that. The moratorium lifts, and now landlords can come in and take back their property or remove a tenant or certainly go through the process of it being able to get back on track with whatever somebody is owing. So that could create a lot of movement around in our rental market. But I just don't see it being something where all of a sudden, you know, rent prices go to the floor. I do think that it's going to get more reasonable. And that's what I'd actually hope to see, because it's just ridiculous. I try to help somebody find a rental right now, and in some cases I have to just say, no, I can't, I don't have the time. By the time we're out looking at a property and I'm opening it up for you, somebody's already put an application, if not multiple people have put in an application on that property. So it gets really tough right now. What I want to see is more availability for people and, you know, stable rental market. We want to get back to stability. The wonderful thing that I think I'm seeing out there is that as we open back up, there is going to be more opportunity for people to get back to work, for people to get back on track. There's no doubt about it that this will take time. So if you're looking for that rock to drop, it's just, I don't think it's going to be there. I don't think we're going to just see the weight of things happening, just putting a hole in the floor for our market. So a point that I would make right now is I know a lot of you are in leases that have ended or set to end soon. There's so little out there for you to go out and rent, or maybe you're trying to get in that purchase game. I think there's an opportunity for you to ask the landlord for a short-term lease rather than, you know, taking the extra payment that you have to make when you go to month, which some leases do have. So you might be paying X amount of dollars, and then once it, you know, your lease expires, now you're month to month, but the rent goes up. Instead of doing that, go negotiate a shorter term rental, maybe a 3 or 6 month rental with them. That is something that has absolutely been very popular. If you don't have a place and you're looking to get into a short term rental, well, good luck. That's probably not going to happen. But if you're already there, this may be a very good time for you to negotiate and have a short term rental done there. That's the only situation right now where I could actually see that happening. Because if you're looking for a short-term rental, I know a lot of people want to move to Vegas and just find a short-term rental while they look to buy. Oh my goodness, pull your hair out. It's so hard unless you pay a lot of money for that property. So if you're thinking of doing that, just be ready with the cheddar, because right now is not an easy time for short-term leases unless you're already in one. Then maybe you got a chance. Then maybe you got a chance, son. So where I do see a softening potentially is right now, there has been nothing but a hardening when you go through the rental application process and what they're expecting from you. The landlords are dictating the terms like crazy. But where I could see a softening, not necessarily on prices, but on how you get approved for your next rental. That is where I could see a softening almost for sure, because I just think that we've gone completely too hard, and now we'll swing back a little bit as the market changes and as we sort of normalize. This is all a process. It's so unknown. This is all new to a lot of us, but I can make some general assumptions about how things are probably gonna go just based on, you know,
the information that I deal with every day.
I hope that helped you understand where things might be going with the rental market. If you need a little bit more information, I'm always available to talk. You can always email me at howteamvegas@yahoo.com. That's HAU, my last name, team as in football team, Vegas as in Las Vegas @yahoo.com. And you can also leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. What questions do you have about the rental market in Las Vegas? What's going on with you? What's your situation? I want to hear about it. Subscribe to my channel. Right down there. Do it! I'm Rob Howe, the Rockstar Realtor, and I really appreciate you watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. Rob Howe, Rockstar Realtor, out!